Welcome to the Iowa State Fair.
This is the moment that history will judge us by.
I was hoping for the fried butter on the stick.
USA! USA!
Horse.
They are huge pigs.
If nothing else happens, I'm happy. I've had my corn dog at the Iowa Fair.
How are you?
Come and enjoy, walk around. There's everything from art to fibers to you can buy a hot tub, you could all kinds of things.
We've got 2 more demonstrations yet to do, so I'm just so proud.
3:10 is when my alarm goes off. 3:10 in the morning, and this is my 31st Iowa State Fair. Retail has Christmas, and we have the Iowa State Fair. We can be from absolutely one corner of the fairgrounds to the other corner of the fairgrounds in like 7 minutes, even when there's 130,000 people on the fairgrounds.
Being a first in the nation state with the caucuses makes it a really special time because we get so many visitors. I know a lot of people who say, I'm not voting for anybody or caucusing for anybody unless I've met them. Most of the country would never say that.
Candidates come out here to meet as many Iowans as possible, and the caucuses tend to set the tenor and the mood for the rest of the primaries and the entire primary race.
Other generations have to say hell no to slavery.
You get a job. You get a job. That's what, if you want health care, get a job.
The old school thought is you have to do top 3. Maybe this time, with so many, if you finish in the top 5 or 6, you're still viable going forward, but you have to do pretty well here.
There, that's a beauty right there.
And the soapbox goes on in dark of morning, in rain, in heat.
I really like being a part of the political soapbox and being able to watch the candidates come in. Sometimes it's almost overwhelming because there's so many candidates this time, but it's really interesting to get to learn more about them and to see what your neighbors think and what your friends think.
Nobody's bashing my president today, I'm going to tell you. Or it won't be nice.
It is America. We have the right. We can oppose.
Absolutely. Tell me your plan, buddy. Don't tell me how much you hate my president.
Then talk about it after he talks.
I've already talked to him.
Tell your president to stop bashing everybody else. Maybe he could set an example for everyone.
We just walked in and people started talking to you, as they kind of, not a lot, but some recognized who I was.
I'm in it to win it, and I think I could start Monday as President of the United States.
Say hello. Your dad is amazing. Your dad, come here. Your dad is amazing.
Say good luck, but not too much luck.
What's been the most fun part about the fair?
The food. The food.
No.
There's pretty much fried everything. I had bacon balls this morning.
I think the bacon wrapped meatball has been my favorite so far.
I came here to put on calories. I had the hot beef sundae. It's beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, and cheese with a cherry tomato on top. So it looks like a hot fudge sundae.
There is a great pickle dog, which is cream cheese, pastrami, and a pickle fried. And then I always get the fried Snickers bar.
Walk past the pork chop and go for the corn.
I heard you have a PB&J that I could have here. I am ready to dig in.
I started out with caramel apple egg rolls, moved on to chocolate chip cookies, and then had a corn dog.
Now, why the stick? Because you really don't need the stick.
Novelty.
Tradition.
I like everything on a stick, especially the pork belly. It makes it very convenient because you can walk, talk, and eat.
I got a turkey leg, a 2-pound turkey leg. We've been sharing it.
Shares a turkey leg.
Oh my God, Henry, this is the best bacon you're ever gonna taste.
The Colossus is the biggest food at the fair.
Colossus to go!
3 cheeseburgers, 3 sausage patties, 6 pieces of cheese, and then it's covered with about maybe a pound of macaroni and cheese, 6 strips of bacon, all encapsulated in a hubcap-sized bun top. Boom. They make a butter cow every year. There's always some kind of a theme, and I think it's Sesame Street this year. By gosh, sometime during the fair, you're going to make it in the Ag Building, and you're going to go see that butter cow.
I was hoping for the fried butter on the stick, but evidently they don't do that anymore. But we saw the butter cow, so I guess, consolation prize, right?
I think it pulls in people not only from the city, but the country. The people in the country get a chance to show what they're accomplishing and doing. The 4-H kids gets to show off and practice their skills, whether it's sheep or pigs or whatever it is, cattle, horses. And down just a little bit, you'll find Avenue of Breeds. That'll show you all the different breeds of not only sheep, but pigs, and they even have ducks and rabbits, and they have an elk over there.
Have you ever seen a big boar? So Captain is the champion, 1,257 pounds. Well, you've seen a big boar now. Thank you. I thought you were going to get run over by that thing. You can kind of see, these campers are everywhere and they are packed in tight. People will be on a waiting list for 15, 20 years just to get a campsite. And when the campsite is full, it is the 3rd largest city in Iowa for those days, those 11 days of the Iowa State Fair. So this is our little grocery store. State Fair Grocery. It's open for, probably a couple weeks a year. We're really big with wind power here in Iowa. Our windmill up here from Mid-American, for what it does throughout the year, it provides enough power for all of the electricity for 11 days of the Iowa State Fair. It's always beautiful sunsets. Every night after every concert, there's fireworks.
Go on a ride if that's your thing. There's shows in the evening and entertainment.
It's America, and bumps and bruises and the good and the bad. And just to see the same people, when do we see them? You see them at the fair, or you catch them at the Jalapeno Pete's the night before, or the parade a couple days before the fair.
Jalapeno Pete's over there is a nice place to have a few drinks.
That's what it is to be an Iowan, is to be your own person, and yet you've got that common thread or that common bond.
But I really love it these 2 years leading up to our caucuses. It's a lot of fun because this is a very special place at the Iowa State Fair.
And I can't talk much longer. I got to keep eating.
We'll all get diabetes together, I guess.